shit up.
Hey guys, it's your girl Naturally Nata here. I'm here today with another video. Today I'm not only going to be doing a wig review, but I'm going to be showing you how to get colored brows, okay? I'm going to show you how to get some bold red brows to match this bold red wig, a full look. So I'm going to be starting off with the Sensationnel Shear Muse wig in Keziah. I have reviewed the Keziah wig before in a different color. It was ash blonde. I'm going to link that above right here if you're interested in watching that review. But as you can see, I love this wig because I got another color. So this one is bold red. I got it for the holiday time because I wanted to be extra for Christmas, but this could be an extra wig for Valentine's Day too. So that's why I'm choosing to review it in an actual video for you guys. So I'm going to start off with applying the wig. This is a fairly simple wig to apply. There is no lace, so that makes it quite easy, but we're going to try to make this wig look a lot more natural because it is such a bold color. When I did the review on the ash blonde color of this wig, it was so much easier. But to actually get this red wig with the bold color, no lace, to, you know, look right, look natural as possible, you really have to do a couple things to this one. So with the bold color, you do have to actually go in and, you know, finesse a little bit. So I'm going to start off by plucking some of the hairs from the front of the hairline. I did this before when I wore it the first time, but I noticed I needed to do a bit more. And just from wearing that wig before, I realized that it didn't look as good as it could. This is not a wig that you can just throw on, and it's totally because of the color. So I'm going to go in and make this wig look a lot better, like it's coming out of the scalp as much as possible. So I'm going to just take a small section of hair, as you can see, from the front, and I'm going to start to cut. I'm taking some hair shears. I got these from Amazon. I'll link them in the description box below. I love the color of these scissors and everything, and they work really, really well, really, really sharp. So I'll link those below. But anyway, I am, as you can see, cutting in a I'm cutting in a diagonal angle. Diagonal? Yes, a diagonal angle. I think that's the word. Down the side of this hair. I'm doing quite a bit of hair in the front, and then I'm going to shear it out even more, make it thinner by moving my scissors up and down, just going back and forth doing those two motions, cutting in a diagonal direction, and then shearing it out by moving the scissors up and down. So as you can see, I have my baby hairs cut, and as you can see, I worked my way up. I didn't just do a blunt cut of baby hairs. I worked my way up by cutting at that diagonal direction and shearing the hair out. I really suggest doing that instead of just doing a blunt baby haircut because you could mess up that way. I've done it, believe me. So I'm going to take my little edge control tool and my Gorilla Snot gel, my favorite gel to use to do a lot of things with my wigs. Lay them, make baby hairs. It's very affordable and versatile type of gel. And I'm going to use the comb side and the brush side just to lay these baby hairs the way I want them to look. Baby hairs are a really personal preference. This might be a little bit too much baby hairs for some people, but I like the way it looks, so yeah.
Turn it up.
Now that I'm done with the baby hairs, I'm going to go in with this Nata Body Wrap Me Foaming Mousse, another one of my holy grail hair products. When it comes to wigs, I'm going to take a generous amount of that and just scrunch it throughout the hair. As you can see, it already has those like messy like curls. It just comes that way. But when you put the Nata Body Wrap Me Foaming Mousse in it, it just makes it more defined and it looks so cute. I love it so much. So I'm just going to wrap one of these sculpting ties around my hair that you can find at the beauty supply, and I'm just going to wrap that around the baby hair areas just to really flatten those out and let everything just dry and set in place. Now I'm just clipping the hair back with a couple hair clips because we are going to start on the makeup. What I'm going to be showing you is how to get colored brows to match this wig. If you've ever been interested in colored brows that you can literally just wipe off at the end of the night without, having to dye your actual brows, this is a great hack for your life. So I am taking a double-ended brow tool. It's by the Brow Gal, my absolute favorite brow brush. I believe it's a little bit expensive. I'm going to link it in the description box below for you, but it's totally worth it. I highly suggest getting this brow brush. This is the best one I've ever tried, and I've tried a lot. So I'm taking the NYX Vivid Brights cream eyeliner, and this is in the shade Cyber Pop. I bought this for the exact reason of trying to use it on my eyebrows. They have so many shades, the bright, beautiful shades, and I was like, this looks perfect for creating some type of colored brow. And I was right. It's also very beautiful in your waterline. I have used it for that also. Absolutely beautiful. It probably would be great as an eyeshadow base if you're trying to do a really bright eyeshadow look also. This stuff is amazing, and I'm going to be getting every single shade. First brow done, and look at it. It looks so natural. It doesn't look, painted on, and I'm going to explain to you right now, exactly how I do this. So I'm taking the eyeliner and I'm just starting from the very beginning of my brow and then creating that tail all the way to the end. And then I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in. That's literally it. But there is a couple more steps after you do this to make it look more natural. So I'm filling this in very heavily, as you can see. It's not going to look good at first. It's going to look bright AF. It's going to look pretty unnatural, but don't worry. I'm going to show you what I do to make it look way better. The first thing you want to do to make it look more natural is to really go in with that spoolie after you fill it in with the red color and really start to brush it through. You want your natural brow hair color to start to peek through. That's going to make it look more natural and not just like you have a bright red paint on your eyebrow. So really brush that product through. The next thing you want to do is take some concealer. I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer and a little small brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm going to start to define my brows by sculpting them out on top and on the bottom. I usually do this anyway, whether I'm doing a colored brow or just my normal brows. But when you're doing a colored brow, I really feel like it's really important because you want it to look really defined, and you don't want any messiness because then you're going to be able to tell that it's fake, not your natural brow hair color if it's all messy and stuff. Then I'm going to take a clear brow gel. This one is by Glossier. It's called Boy Brow. And when I brush this through, it's going to make my natural brow hair colors peek through even more because it's just taking away from that red. It's kind of dissolving it a little bit, and it's making my natural hair color peek through even more. And that's going to make it look even more natural. And I'm just going to go back in with a little bit more of the red if it took too much away and just really make those hair stroke motions. And that is it. That is all that you have to do to get a bold red brow that you can wipe off at the end of the night. And you can fool people. You can really fool people with this. People will think, how were your brows red yesterday and now they're back their normal color today? All with makeup, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this look down in the comments below, and I cannot wait to hopefully see you on my next video. If you're interested in anything that I talked about, please check the description box because it will all be there, including this wig. I love this wig. You need one of the colors. I don't care what color you get, but this Keziah wig is everything, and it's from my favorite beauty supply, Sam's Beauty. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.